everyone, welcome to Real Biz. I'm Rebecca Jarvis, and on our radar today, your dreams. Guess who came up with Google in a dream? Larry Page.
I woke up literally with a dream. It was kind of a strange dream. It went like, I think I could download the entire web onto some old computers that were lying around. And that would probably seem pretty crazy to most people, but I stayed up a couple hours in the middle of the night doing some math, and it seemed actually pretty plausible. And you know the rest. And that became Google.
So how do you tap into those dreams and make them a reality? Well, today we're joined by a man who's written more than 24 books on that very topic. Robert Moss is the author of Sidewalk Oracles, and he joins us now on Real Biz. How do you teach people to dream?
Well, you tell them it's going to be a lot of fun. They've been missing the movies. You explain to them that a dream might be a wake-up call to open your inner sight and see something beyond the obvious.
I'd like you to get comfortable and relaxed. Let the drum make it easy to go on a dream and bring back gifts. We're entering the dream space. Let the drum make it easy.
How do you know if a dream is a wake-up call?
Well, your feeling's going to tell you. The first thing to think about when you have a dream, when you remember something, is how do you feel about it? Do you feel good, bad? Does it feel urgent? Does it feel personal? Does it feel blah? That's going to tell you whether you should do something with it. The next thing to do is run a reality check. Say to yourself, what do I know from this dream the rest of my life? How does it relate to my life? I'm running away. Where do I do that in the rest of my life? I'm Superwoman. Where could I claim that power and be Superwoman in some way in my everyday circumstances? You ask yourself, could any of this play out in some way in the future? Because, Rebecca, one thing we need to know is dreams are forever coaching us on challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. And if we can catch those messages, we can make better choices. That's how it begins. And then you do something fun to honor the dream. You're wearing the color red. Do some shamanic shopping. Go and get some red. Flaunt it. Wear the red shoes. Bring that red energy into life. Then you're embodying the energy of the dream, and you're committing real magic, Rebecca, which is the art of bringing gifts from another reality into this one.
I love that as you said red, our graphics turned red right behind you
That's
on
synchronicity.
cue.
That's synchronicity. The world is listening.
One of my favorite dreams is flying. What does that mean?
I've never met anybody who does not enjoy their flying dreams. It might mean that you're flying above your ordinary circumstances. You have a certain freedom available to you and a certain perspective, the ability to look at life issues from an aerial perspective like an eagle that you could borrow. It might be about sex. You're having a tremendous astral experience in your dreams and you wake up juiced and happy. It could be about the fact that in dreams we actually travel beyond the body and the brain, and we have these experiences. That's what a lot of people have thought historically. Whatever it is, it's fun. And if you've been flying in your dreams, here's something you can learn. You can learn to do it any time you like.
How do you learn to do that? I would love to dream more about flying.
Practice, practice, practice. We make a little bit of time in our busy schedules for these things. We maybe give ourselves 10 minutes more in the morning before we are ripped out by the alarm clock into the busyness of life. Tell yourself, for example, I can have a vacation tonight and not pay for the plane ticket, not have to wait for my bags. Just set that intention.
When you say set that intention, as you're going to sleep at night, what do you do?
Say, I'd like to meet my dream lover tonight and remember, or I'd like to have fun tonight and remember, or maybe you've got a particular theme on your mind. I'd like guidance on such and such. I'd like to dream on this. When you wake up, write something down. Doesn't matter whether you don't have a dream initially. Write something down. Under the shower later on, something more might come back.
When it comes to dreams, is there one interpretation? Because in your business, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there sharing different types of interpretations of the exact same dream. How do you know the difference?
I love the variety of interpretations that are available, and I don't want to exclude any category. There are Freudian dreams, there are Jungian dreams, there are all sorts of dreams. I love to hear multiple viewpoints on any dream. What I teach people to do, Rebecca, is I teach them to talk like this, to say, if it were my dream, I'd think about such and such. When we learn to talk to each other that way, we can entertain a variety of opinions without anyone trying to lay down the law.
When you're back inside the dream, what do you intend to do?
I intend to try and dialogue with the self that's lying on the ground and with the moon as well.
I know a couple of people who say they've never dreamed.
Yeah.
They believe that they've never had a dream. Is that possible?
I doubt that they'd be alive. I doubt that they'd be human if they literally did not dream. I mean, the people in the white coats in the sleep laboratories tell us that everybody, including those hard heads who say I don't dream, are dreaming in maybe 5 cycles of dreams during sleep every night. So if you say you don't dream, it just means you haven't found a reason to make room for this yet. Dreaming is part of our human birthright. It's part of our gift. It's part of the fun, guidance, healing potential that we have. It's a pity if you're missing out.
How does somebody who has not, they don't believe that they've had a dream, how do they tap into that and make sure that they start having a dream in the future?
Well, one of the games I suggest to people is, hey, okay, you think you don't have a relationship with dreams in the night. Develop a relationship with the dreamlike symbols of everyday life around you. That's the theme of the new book, Sidewalk Oracles. As you go down the street, play the game of assuming that the first unlikely, unexpected thing that comes up in your field of perception is going to be something like a dream symbol or a sign for you. When people start tapping into the way that ordinary life, through synchronicity, is speaking to them, sometimes they open the dream source. Can I tell you a quick example?
Please.
Okay, so I had a woman in one of my very first ever public dream classes who did not remember dreams. We discussed why. She said, I think it's my fear. She said, I think that I'm worried that my dreams are telling me my job is gone. Okay, I said, you have no dreams. Play this game tonight. On your way home, look for the first unusual, unexpected thing that comes up in your field of perception from the world around you, like a dream symbol. So she leaves. She has a thought in her mind, is my job safe? She's driving home in an area she knows very well, but suddenly, out of the dark comes a truck. It puts on its high beams, it puts on the air horn, it's threatening to drive her off the road. She's driving the wrong way down a one-way street for several blocks. She comes back the next week. I got my message. The job is finished. I'm going the wrong way down a one-way street. And she says, but Robert, what happened when I got my message is my dreams opened again. Can I tell you a dream? She says, sure. I dream I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm at a conference on transportation. I know nothing on transportation except maybe driving the wrong way down a one-way street, but I know something about organizing conferences. Action plan, action. You want to take action from your dreams? She goes to DC, stays with a friend, checks out the job market. 6 months later, she's got a job, 50% more money in DC, hosting a conference on transportation like the one in the dream, which is very nice because the job in New York State is gone. So that told quickly is a story about how dreams, synchronicity, and taking action all interweave. You want to get really good at this? Learn to take action from your dreams. Learn to bring energy and guidance into the world.
Let's say you have a recurring dream about work and you're constantly working through something at work and it's not coming to you. Whatever it is, it just feels fruitless. What do you do with that dream?
Well, I would say, okay, this dream is maybe holding up a magic mirror to my situation. And if I really cannot resolve the situation and the dream is holding up the mirror again and again, look, Robert, this is how it is, maybe I need to get out of that job and do something else. Alternatively, when I look at the details of the dream, I might find clues inside the dream how to handle things better in that work situation. Because I'll say this, Rebecca, with as much clarity as I can. Dreams always tell us more than we already know. They might be big, they might be small. It might be about small things. But dreams are always taking us beyond the information and assumptions the ordinary brain has available to it. So I'd look at those dreams and say, geez, another of those boring workplace dreams, frustrating, repetitive things, but maybe there's a clue in the dream as to how I could negotiate the situation better.
Give me 5 tips for people who are trying to work through their dreams.
In terms of understanding dreams.
And understanding their dreams and doing something with that understanding.
Feelings. Always consider your feelings. Your first feelings will tell you whether this is worth spending time on or not, whether it's good or bad. Reality check, compare what's going on in the dream with your situation in life and see whether you could do better by borrowing something from the dream. Consider the future aspects revealed in the dream. Is the dream showing you something that lies around the corner? Stand under the shower thinking about the dream and see if you can put yourself back into the dream action and bring back more information, because the meaning of dreams is actually inside the dream experience itself. We remember bits and pieces, fragments, but if you can get yourself inside the dream, you might be able to understand it better and you might be able to resolve a mystery. Always take some action from your dreams. I mean, this is the really fun thing. The shamanic shopping, you dream of someone, tell the dream to them if you can. You do some research, you dream a funny word, you ask Auntie Google or some other online source to help you with that word. So take some action from the dream.
Thank you so much, Robert.
What a pleasure. You're a dream host. Thank you, Rebecca. May your best dreams come true.
I sure hope so. Thank you.